body that is not exterminated becomes one of them. It gets up and kills. The people it kills get up and kill.
Manhattan is built on magnetic rock, and whenever I come here I feel really weird and queasy. I have to lie down. I'll be alright after I acclimatise to the Manhattan magnet. Be alright in about an hour. For real. What time did you get back? About 7 o'clock. Well, I spent about 3 hours rearranging my hotel room because I didn't like the way it was laid out. And I had to come down to do this press.
You should come home when I told you to come home.
What do you mean you told me to come home? You did your amazing disappearing actor.
You lying little motherfucking
Oh, no,
shit.
you didn't.
I came up to you and I said, I'm going.
I remember, sorry.
Yeah, thank you. I said, I'm going because we've got to work in the morning and I'm a really good boy. He said, no, I'm staying here.
We have the creators, the masterminds, the brilliance behind the Gorillaz. We have Jamie and Damon here today. So you guys, what's going on is you guys have a Gorillaz show. You're doing a few shows here in the U.S., right?
Doing 5 nights at the Apollo in Harlem.
Okay. So how'd you guys, this is one of the more like brilliant, off-the-wall, amazing music concepts that's, you know, come up in a long time.
Right.
What were you guys doing sitting around and all of a sudden like, cartoon band, we're going to make a cartoon band?
See, I'm the sort of person who watches TV and just screams at it all night long, and then I ended up watching TV with him, and he's kind of the same. So we were watching MTV, and we were just like, what's all this rubbish? And then what's all this rubbish manufactured crap? So we thought we could probably do it a little bit better, but slightly different.
People take themselves way too seriously in the music business, so I suppose Gorillaz for us is just a sort of is an antidote to that.
Well, how do you guys feel about stuff, you know, like the extreme of what you're talking about, like American Idol or, you know, the manufacturer?
All of that is a sickness and should be, and should, you know, they need to find a cure for it. They really do. I mean, sadly, I know the guy who invented all of that.
Mm-hmm.
He used to actually work for our manager. He's got so much money, and all it's actually given him is a slight weight problem, a very, very orange skin, and really bad leather trousers. That's really that is karma manifest.
Comes from my nasty little brain, and a bit of it comes from Damon's nasty little brain, and it's our little brainchild.
I think the whole thing about Britpop was that it taught me that it's very difficult in this country to be experimental.
Bored shitless of being into Blicky and Dicky and Shitty from fucking this new boy band. He's the one who does the best lip, she's the one with the tits, and she's the one who goes out with the other top and the other band.
Most exciting thing we could do, and that's all it's ever been about, is in really enjoying and getting genuinely excited about the possibilities, not necessarily achieving anything of our ambitions, but just going into it with that sort of sense of sort of wonder again, you know, about what could be if you got it right.
Success. This is loads and loads of shots from them. Press shots really. 2D. This is the we've got a gorilla in the band who plays the bongos. It's Noodle. All this stuff can be used for internet sites and press photos. And, you know. This is a scenario from one of the TV series I'm thinking of doing, where they Murdoc tampers with black magic and makes pacts with the devil, and they're filming a video in this graveyard next to this vivisectionist laboratory, and he does a few little spells in the back of the tour bus, and all these zombie monkeys come out of the ground and attack them. A bit of fun. There's them playing. I'm dying to get animating really, so I can make them move. First ever picture I ever drew of Gorillaz. The day after me and David sat watching TV in the evening talking about it, the next morning I woke up and do that. No. Judy, Russell, Murdoc, Russell, Paula. Who the fuck is Paula? We always wanted to pick up on some sort of pop star stereotypes and then maybe have them living the lives of real pop stars, but that it didn't end up coming out quite like that because they sort of took on characters of their own. I mean, people are always saying, you know, that think that I purposely invented like a black character, an Asian character, and an English character, so we could appeal to everyone, but it just came out like that. I mean, when I was inventing Noodle, I was drawing sort of 17-year-old girls with guitars, and David said, you're always drawing stuff like that, why don't you do something different? And so I just drew a 10-year-old, and it just seemed to work. Murdoc's sort of the, it's his band. He sort of put Gorillaz together. It's his idea, but he's sort of an ugly, sort of snaggle-toothed Satanist who didn't actually get the job of being the lead singer because he isn't very handsome. So 2D got the job, which is always going to piss him off. But 2D sort of looks at Murdoc and, as if he's, you know, his saviour, his sort of big pal, his big brother, and yet he's totally abused him and he's an absolute cunt to him all the time. And 2D seems to be the only one who doesn't realise this for some reason.
There's no one told him that he was Murdoc almost.
He's just one of those people who you tell things and it just doesn't seem to register in one ear, out the other. Back to the fire! This is what I like to do at work. Watch The Exorcist and Zombies Dawn of the Dead all day. I watched 3 zombie films in a row the other day and made myself feel really depressed. The animator will do the main body of work. I'm talking! The main sort of movements and stuff. And then there'll be a big team of people who are all there to sort of help fill in colour, ink, pencil. Shit! It's not a very exciting process. It's not sort of like sitting down and doing the studio and it comes up with a big little tune and everyone goes, oh! It's not like that, it's more sort of donkey work. But the finished result will be wicked.
Are we ready? Go, ready. Oh, it sounds great. Doesn't it? It's not fucking wicked. I'll do another one. With an echo. Come on, Jason. Come on. You know what I'm saying now. I think we have to have a few kind of songs like this, you know, because we have all this nice dubby stuff, and then occasionally we just.